What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining in. I sent some links out there. Anybody wants to join in? I'm going to throw a link up on screen. For anybody that didn't get one and wants to join in. Now I got some crazy shit going on.
Yep, I'm crazy shit. Hi, nice to meet you.
No, I had some crazy shit going on the screen for a minute there.
No.
Wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was your digital friends.
No, they're gone. The digital friends are gone. They gave up. They surrendered. They called it quits because they knew they can't beat me.
So what's new in your life, Turner?
Nothing.
Enraging.
Still trying to figure out why the goddamn temp sensor doesn't work in the new van, but
Enraging. You asked me about all the scan tools I have and diagnostic equipment I have. That's something that I've built over the last, I can't say I've been in the business 28 years. It's not something I built over the last 20 years, but definitely the last 10 or 12. Without certain tools and equipment, you're pretty much useless.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Well,
Like
when you
right now,
start naming them off, I'm like, motherfucker.
well, you should have the snap on. You have a snap on, right? I
Me?
mean, now you've got the launch.
I got a Snap-on brick, a Snap-on Solus. I think it's Ultra, the Solus Pro, the newest one they had before they. It still takes the keys.
Yeah. Did
So
you
it's
ever
good
get
till, like,
any of the
2012.
OTCs?
Huh? I
Did
got
you ever get
the
any of the
Genesis.
OTC?
I got the Genesis.
And how
The
many
OTC
scopes do you have
Genesis.
now?
Huh?
How many scopes do you have now?
3.
3. Because
4.
you got the launch, you've got the Pico, right?
The Pico is still the best.
Yeah. Have you ordered any of those transducers yet?
No, I want to get some of those pressure transducers.
Get on them. Get on them.
Let's see.
I've been watching a lot of videos comparing them, like, to the Pico transducer that they want, like, what, $1,200 for, or $900 for,
Yeah.
or some crazy ass dollar amount for.
Well, those Roki ones, they work perfectly fine, and the price is absolutely sweet. Like they work
it's
perfectly fine.
maybe not as accurate as the Pico, but is it going to show me what I need to see? If it does, then that's all I need.
Well, see, all the transducers are, even the Picos, they're just a standard transducer. It's just the wire, the wires coming off that transducer going back, because there are 13 universal transducers, and it's the same transducer that you could buy for installing on a pipeline to monitor the pressure. All they've done is just modify,
I can build
modified it to a BNC
myself.
cable. Yeah, that's the thing, is you can make a really good one.
I could make one myself, but
yeah, but why when you can buy it?
What'd you call it? The Rookie?
Yeah, Roki makes good stuff. I mean, but they're Russian, so like they're getting actually pretty decent quality stuff.
What I've actually seen from those versus the Pico, for the price differential, Pico loses all the way. Yeah. The Pico may be more accurate, but when
But
it comes
Pico
down
doesn't
to it,
have
I
all the
don't need that
adapters.
accuracy. I don't need the accuracy to see what I need to see.
But I noticed Pico doesn't have all the adapters. They do have an adapter kit. They got a Monsters adapter kit, but it's missing quite a few sizes. Like they
Well, I
got
like
that.
those solid adapters that Rookie or Roki or whatever you want to call them sells.
Because those also will fit on your compression gauge too. That's the
What's
the
up,
nice
East
thing about
Coast,
it.
Ken?
Hey, Ken.
Hey Ken, I saw your bumper. Looks good. No.
See, I got to deal with vehicles that are newer
Uh-huh.
and older. I don't use a scope on old vehicles that much, but the newer vehicles, yeah, frequently.
Well, that's why I ended up breaking down and buying a scope because I had to have a scope. There was no way I could continue doing my job without them. Like literally, it's just so much
Hey, what's
faster,
going on,
easier.
Adam? I just realized that small town machine shop Adam was in here. What's up, Adam? How you doing? How's life treating you? Nice to see you on. Well, I have to prove my failure. I can't I'm not in the business where I'm able to guess.
Yep.
I can't throw parts at cars and hope to hell it works.
No,
Right.
no.
And anybody that doesn't have a good scan tool that actually has graphing function and some type of scope or whatever on the newer cars, you're guessing and throwing parts at the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is the nice thing about a lot of the newer scopes, even the aftermarket ones. That like when you get into like the $800 price range, they have pretty accurate, like for their testing that on for their basically OBD scope, their wave formats and stuff like that. Pretty accurate. Like you might be able to float by for a little bit. But yeah, you're gonna have to break down at least get a 2-channel scope.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I hardly ever use all 4
no
channels.
choice.
I usually only use 2 channels, but the Snap-on Vantage, whatever I have, the Snap-on, what is it called?
Solus, Vantage,
No,
Thor,
it's not Vantage. It's a Snap-on.
Triton D8. No, the Triton D.
No, it's just a scope.
Oh,
It's a
you're
2-channel
talking about their scope module.
It's a
Isn't that the
2-channel
Versa?
scope. I got it for $150.
Yeah.
It's also a multimeter, the whole 9 yards. Graphing meter. I think it's called the Vantage. Vantage Ultra or some shit like that. I can go grab it out of my vehicle. It's in my truck. I'm actually
Bring your work home with you, Dave.
I'm actually an idiot for leaving $10,000 worth of equipment in my truck.
Don't worry, Dave. I'm a mobile mechanic. I do that every single day. I roll the dice every time I go grocery shopping.
It's funny, Ken. Funny, Ken.
Can we kick Ken in the nuts now or later?
Ken's probably eating nuts right now, so leave him alone. Why would you ever want to kick Ken in the nuts? If you kick Ken in the nuts, if you don't take him down, he's going to kick you back in the nuts or do something worse to you.
Well, that used to be a game as a kid, you know? It was called Frabouget. Come on, you remember that game, Dave? Come on, you played it.
Kick somebody in the fucking nuts is a game?
Yeah, and if you didn't fall down, then you got to kick him in the nuts, and it went back and forth till someone collapsed.
Oh, dude, Turner, you're out of my league now. That's a Canadian game. That's not an American game. Tell me I'm right or wrong, Rage.
You kick me in the nuts, I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh, when you're,
Oh, no, this is
when you're a
consensual.
teenager, somebody kicked you nuts. You fucking bust their ass.
Oh Jesus!
This was a
there was-
consensual thing. This was like boxing. It wasn't just sneak up on someone and do
The
it.
secret, the
That,
secret of getting
that
kicked in the
was a
nuts.
beatdown if you snuck up on
Once you get
someone.
kicked in the nuts and the bells ring, if the bells ring, if the bells toe,
Yeah.
just stand still. Till
I
the
had-
bells stop ringing. Then you're okay to go again.
We had these two females that lived across the street or across the hall from us. We lived in apartment buildings down in New Orleans, and we were all outside one day, and I wasn't facing her. She said she didn't mean to. She meant to kick me in the ass, but she connected with both of them. I'm like, you fucking bitch. You better be lucky. You better be lucky you're a female. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I bet you are. I mean, she, bam, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
My cousin looked at her and said,
You're nuts
"Now run."
If you cut your nuts up, they can't kick you in the nuts.
Right?
I like Lesser how Lesser diagnoses stuff. I read tea leaves and tarot cards to make my diagnosis. I can see Lesser looking like a little Chinese guy. Oh, today I see a broken fuel pump in your future.
I've seen guys with chicken bones. Shake them, throw them down. Needs a fuel
Dressed up
pump,
in church.
ignition coil, crank sensor, mass airflow sensor, ECM, PCM, VCM, GCM, and whatever else the fuck they write down. It'd be $5,000.
Is it?
Put all the
Ne-
parts in the
next-
car, still don't fucking work because the wire is broken.
You have to do that one of these days. Dress up in full tribal gear, have a big stick and some bones, and go, I got you, I diagnosed your car. See what the customers do then.
You need
What
a new
the
engine.
I mean, often, let's be honest, often
Your pony is broken.
an engine diagnostic or check engine light issue is often an easy fix.
Mhm.
But it's that few times that it's not, that if you just throw parts at it, you're gonna get fucked.
Well,
You got to check everything. You got to check powers, check grounds, check this, check that. If you don't, you're gonna get burned on it.
I'm in the market for a new scan tool, but it's going to be a few weeks.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're in the market for a scan tool, what Turner just bought, whether it be the Think tool, they make what, the S
No, for what he's gonna do. Like,
E10, what do they make? The
well, for what
$1,200.
Rage is gonna really do with it, and not only that, he needs something that he can also use on his truck. I'd go with the launch product because then you can add on the heavy duty, but you're looking at at least the S10 at the Pro S or the launch what is it, Pad 3, I think it is, for bare minimums. But
If I can find a scan tool all in one for the semi and the personals, I'll get it. But if not, I mean, scan tool for the semi is not a big necessity.
yeah, okay.
Because
Why-
most of the internal stuff I can't do on this thing.
Yeah.
Only thing I need a scan tool for this truck is maybe to force a regen on it. That's about it. when I can't get the computers to act right. But for the most part, I want something better than I've got for my personal vehicles.
Well, for your truck, you're gonna want to have an old Snap-on or an old OTC, anything pre 2000. All the new scan tools, it's a
Why would you
50-50
want something
crapshoot
old?
that's even gonna read.
Why would you want something that old when this truck is new?
No, his pickup truck.
No, I'm talking about his rig.
No, no,
I
no.
don't,
Well, that's
I'll be honest with you, Rachel. I don't know why you'd want a scanner for your rig, because when it comes down to fixing it, diagnosing it, you probably are going to have to go buy all the tools to do it and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost you more money than.
Well, I've got a few things we're getting ready to do to the rig, like the air compressor, something to do with the DEF system. We're probably going to be pulling the main filter off and getting it cleaned out or replace it or something like that. And there's something else that's got to be done. I'm getting ready to do all that. But scan tool for the semi to go really in depth in it, no. I'll let the dealership handle that stuff.
Yeah. For a general all-purpose scan tool that's really well done, I would say go with the Top Don, Think Car, or Launch. Any of their products that's $450 up is going to do everything that you'll ever need it to do, honestly. And then for your, but I tell everyone that owns an old vehicle that's pre 2004 or 2002, go on eBay, pick up an old OTC or Snap-on OBD1 tool, because that will access and do everything that's needed to be done on that vehicle without any glitch, without any error, and it will do it every time. The new scan tools do have issues with old vehicles. I've run into many vehicles that even the new Snap-on
Raisin's truck is an OBD too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's just because it's OBD2. You got to remember, Chevy put in the OBD2 port. They made the port OBD2, but system was still OBD1 until 2004. All the computers and all that still ran off the old CAN bus, the original CAN bus, and stuff like that. Like you could literally
there's no other port. There's no other port in the vehicle. It's just an OBD2 port.
Yeah, but all it is just the end. But the rest of the system, the computers and all that, still run on the original CAN bus system. And the way that they communicate, the new scan tools have a hard time communicating with that, because they just changed the diagnostic port, the connector, the actual plug. That's all they changed to meet the requirements that were set down. But they didn't change their CAN bus till 2004, 2005, and actually made it full OBD with full spectrum. They were pretty much just all those cars were just 10 mode. Were just 10 mode diagnostic. There wasn't a whole lot of really fancy stuff you could do with them. But the new scan tools literally have a hard time reading old Fords, old GMs, old Dodges, and old Toyotas. That's why I keep my old OTC. That's why I keep that ancient 20-year-old tool, is because it's the only thing that I can trust to work every time.
I know what my budget's going to allow me to get, and I know what I'm looking for. I'm either looking for something in the Autel line or the Top Down line. I don't need much more than that.
Yeah,
I would go top down. Go Top Down, Think Car, Launch over Autel any day of the week, and I will only say this based on not the software,
hardware.
The hardware, the tablets they're putting it on. Autel uses the cheapest and shittiest tablets you could possibly imagine to put this shit on, and after a year or two, their tools are a pile of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And on Top Don, the other reason why I take them over anyone else is their customer service. They literally, plain and simply, have the best customer service I've ever seen. Like, they are phenomenal. Like, they'll even connect to your tool. Like if it comes connected with Team Viewer, they will literally help you out that way. Like they're a good, solid company in America. They have their offices in America. Their people talk English, and they're on the ball. Within half an hour, they're usually right on top of you. Like, we got you, and that's what
Oh, no, I've got
that's
the
what amazes me.
I've got two of the Autels. I've got two of the small Autels. I got the AV529 and I got the Maxi Plus.
Maxi Plus was actually a pretty good tool. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good.
That's the one. If you have ABS control module problems, it'll help you force it to purge itself. It'll try to help you get it back online where it needs to be.
But like if you wanted something for your truck, yeah, there's a couple $150 tools that will do force regens on all vehicles, and they're actually made by who makes them? Hummer Dawes. Hummer Dawes makes them, and they're actually I know a lot of truck drivers that have purchased them, and for doing regens or just finding out what the light is, they're perfect. Like they'll do a forced regen, they'll do a parked regen, they'll even initiate the driving regen. Like they're actually really good tools because that's what they're designed for.
I think Rajan was talking about like automated ABS bleed on his pickup truck, his Chevy.
But as far as if I ever have a check engine light or anything like that, I just call Volvo because they can tap into the system and tell me exactly what that light's going to tell me.
Yeah, that's the wonderful thing about new trucks. All the trucks too. They started doing that in 2007, late 2017, because with my Texa, I can log into almost any new vehicle. I can walk outside your vehicle, mess with you, and start it up on you.
Now, if it's something really serious, they call us.
Yep. Yeah. As long as you're still under warranty.
You can't walk in my shop and start
that after warranty expires, they don't do it.
No, Volvo. Even when this truck's out of warranty, because it is out of warranty, they'll still call us.
Nice.
The corporate center for Volvo that handles phone calls like that will literally call us if something's really seriously going wrong.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Because we've got a 1-800 number sitting right here that we call if we ever need them for diagnostics.
Another reason why you buy Volvo, customer service.
Volvo also has the nicest cabs.
I gotta get something to drink. Oh.
The Volvo was the first truck I ever seen pull Rogers Pass and pass all the cat trucks. That was the first time I ever saw a cat get left in the dust. Is when the new Volvos came out. Actually, your wife's driven Canada. Has she ever pulled Rogers Pass? The old Rogers Pass?
Possibly.
Because that was the truck killer. That was the road in America that was known as the truck killer until they put the big bridge in.
She's been up and through all 7 provinces up there, so probably.
Yeah.
But she can't take me up there because I don't have a passport.
This damn passport thing to get across the border is stupid. Never used to need that. Just needed a photo ID and an excuse, and just tell them that you're going shopping. That was the good old days. I'm going shopping.
Tape to fix the shoes. Use black tape to fix the check engine light. Yeah, that only fixed it so far. But no, there's some kind of there's some kind of system. There's some kind of unit out there that she's found that she likes. She pretty much wants to get. It's like an $800 or $900 unit.
Oh, cool. Nice. Well, pretty much all scan tools almost pretty much do the same thing. It's just the extras and features that not everyone really needs. Like, and that's the thing is if you're not a mainstream mechanic, you honestly don't need all the bells and whistles. You just have to make sure that this tool that you have is going to work on the vehicles that you own, and that's easy to find out from the manufacturer's webpage. And like that's things like the tool that Fluffy showed is good for a person that owns 1 or 2 cars, because then you can get the add-ons for those 1 or 2 cars and you're set. And literally, like, unless you're a professional shop, you don't need bells and whistles. Like, you don't really need topology like, and stuff like that. But,
no,
as long as I can, it's cool.
As long as I can plug it in and get the information I need. Well, potentially get the information I need, because there's no perfect scan tool out there. I don't give a damn which one you own.
Nope.
No, there's no.
Most of us own 3 or 4 of them. That's why most of us own 3 or 4 of them. Well, there is a perfect scan tool. It's a $80,000 laptop that has every OEM software on it.
No, you know what the perfect scan tool is? An old timer that can just sit in your car and tell you what the hell's wrong with it. That's the perfect scan tool.
A car Yoda. Kind of like the Trunk Monkey security system.
And that brother right there, the one that passed away, could do that. He could sit in a car and just tell you what was wrong with it.
Yeah.
Take it up the street and boom, he'd be back in less than two minutes. That's the one that taught me pretty much everything I know.
Cool.
Oh.
The only issue with the Innovas are half decent tools, but they're overpriced for what they are. But they have fictional codes in them, like codes that literally don't exist. I don't know who wrote the software for it, but it's got codes that just don't exist. I played with them once, and they don't like diesel engines. They don't like diesel engines. Like if the Innova was sold for what it's worth, $60 to $80, then yeah, it would be a great tool.
What do you think is the best scan tool in the market?
Oh God, depends on what you're looking for.
People ask me all the time. I said there is no such thing.
No,
but I would also say the launch products.
Yeah.
Launch line.
Best bang for your buck.
That's launch, think tool, top down.
Yeah, best bang for your buck, most robust. Those 3 brands.
Well, they're using the best. No, they're using the best. They're using the best hardware, and they're all sharing the same software.
And their software is damn impressive. It's not perfect, but it's better than every other software I've seen and used. Like it's still not perfect. Like I said, the only way to get 100% true OEM is to own the dealership software. And that's like a license. That's like a $3,000 license per software every single year, and no one can afford that. Not even shops can afford that. They'll buy the top 3 that they use, and that's it.
I think if I did go top down, that would probably be the one I'd get. The Phoenix Light 2.
Light 2 is nice. Yeah, that's a nice one. Phoenix Light 2. That's pretty much the exact same thing as my PD8 with a couple extra bells and whistles on it. It's got the topology on it and that, so it's a good tool, really good tool.
Now the Autel I am looking at the 808 and a 908 or 909.
Yeah.
One of those.
Well, they got the Bluetooth and then they got the corded one. I would actually tell you to go with the corded one over the Bluetooth because their Bluetooth signal range is not that great, but it's also slow. Their Bluetooth, for some reason, is slow communication. That's the only complaint that I've heard about that one is just the Bluetooth communication is slow. Other than that, it's good software. It's a great tool. Just don't plug it into a Ford or a Honda. You'll be waiting half an hour.
Yep. JDTco definitely has top down in the stores now.
Yeah. No. My answer to the best scan tool is a scan tool that's in your budget that does what you need it to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best.
But I've got small projects to do with my light bar up on the front of the truck.
Cool.
Yeah. The brackets we got on there now are starting to fail, so for the light bar on the front of the bully guard.
Yeah.
I just got to get some more rubber for in here.
Do those ones have the rubber pad for underneath it when it's connecting to the cab of the truck to dampen? Good.
I've got to get something a little bit thicker than this though.
Yeah. Nothing worse than the aluminum corroding your truck.
Yeah, she didn't realize that this was a little bit too big for the tube. So now I've got to get a mud flap or some kind of rubber I can put in here.
Yeah.
And I can smush it down onto it. But I'll make them work. That'll be a video of its own.
Cool.
It's like, I know you're gonna do a video on it. Yeah, you damn Skippy. Only drawback, made in China. But it wasn't that expensive, so.
That's the thing is it's that same thing made in America or Canada would be like $120.
Mm-hmm.
and it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not rich enough to support my economy.
Super. I see you got your new toolbox as your picture.
Cool. Oh.
Oh. It's been a relaxing weekend, to say the least. Because Rochester decided he wanted to cancel the load on Friday. Motherfucker.
You're supposed to tell them when they want to cancel load, they can only do it when you're close to home.
Well, we're probably 700 miles away from the house. Or where we're stationed at anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I myself, I'd be griping. They cancel the load. I could be playing my truck right now. Damn it.
Well, if I had a Volvo dealership anywhere close to me, I would have already went over there and got the parts.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, Shannon, I am. That'll happen whenever we get it back into our own place, though. But it's looking like for my bigger main box, it's going to be the if I can't find something compatible with it, size wise, and pretty much price wise, it's going to be the 80-inch workstation from Home Depot.
So you can go with the Husky.
It's looking like that because the 56-inch Series 3s ain't dropping until November. And that comes straight from Harbor Freight Corporate.
But still, that for that price, that's a damn good box for that price. Honestly, mostly this day and age, man, that's a damn good box.
But yeah, the 26-inch US General top and bottom. Whenever I get back into my own, we get back into our own place again and have a garage to put it in and stuff like that. I'm gonna turn one of those into nothing but like a hardware drill bits and stuff like that. I'm not gonna have any of these little things sitting on top of a toolbox with parts in it or nuts and bolts. It'll all be in drawers. So that way, if we ever move again, I just shut the drawers, lock it up, and move the toolbox.
Yeah.
No more having to pack the garage up.
The next time I move my toolbox, it's called retirement.
Let's see. What is he waiting for? Waiting for the bigger lockers. Yeah, the 22.5-inch lockers. Hey, Cajun.
Ooh, hey, boo. Excuse me.
Hmm. Shannon, I will try to find out. I will email my contact at Harbor Freight to see if they can tell me. You think they would be coming out here shortly because the 72s are already out. Everybody thought they were going to drop when the 72s dropped. But of course, they may be waiting for the stock to window down more.
One thing that's nice, it's not freaking storming here right now.
It was supposed to rain here tonight, but I guess not. Out here in Pennsylvania.
Better Pennsylvania than Transylvania.
Right.
Unless there's a whole bunch of Rocky Picture Horror Show fans running around the street out there, then you got to be worried.
But if you want any of the Series 3, any of the Series 2 stuff, now's the time to get it. Because once the stores sell out, that's it. They're gone.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'd love to try from Harbor Freight, but they don't even ship to Canada, which is sad. Everyone else ships here, but they don't. I just want to test some of their stuff.
Right.
They have a few decent things.
I know you don't like the ratchets.
Well, they've got a plastic welding kit. They have a plastic welding kit that I wanted to try.
Their step drills are pretty good. Their titanium tip step drills work pretty good.
I seen that short that you had on your page.
Yeah.
Asking that guy for a ratchet. Edge or Pittsburgh. This ain't no fucking ratchet.
First of all, I don't like a ratchet that you want to flip it to on, it's actually off, and you want to flip it to on, it's actually, or off, it's actually on.
Yeah, that's a big drawback for the ratchets.
So you got one of those left-handed ratchets.
It's Chinese ratchet.
Damn Ned Flanders and his left-handed store invading Harbor Freight.
They ain't no fucking ratchet.
I watched that one over. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, no, he didn't. I'm like, damn.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
How you doing, Dave? Turner?
Yeah.
I know what Reason's doing. Seen him just earlier.
Oh, and your package should be leaving U.S. The U.S. border tomorrow morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know that I had to resubmit a new label and pay and pay a little extra on it.
Really?
Not a big deal though. The label for some reason got buggered up while when they opened up to see what the hell was in it. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
So I just had to submit it. So they said by Monday I should have the U.S. tracking number for you. So.
Oh, okay. That'll work. Appreciate it.
So finally.
That what they changed the VAT on it, the value added tax or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I just had to pay a little extra duty on it because it's a tool, and apparently I can't gift tools. Now, if it's an electronic tool, that's a different story. But a hand tool, no.
Wow.
They actually looked it up. They actually looked it up on their webpage to see what it was worth. It's like
Really?
I got it for free from the company that like the company gave it to me for free. I didn't pay a penny for it. And I'm giving it to someone else for free. And they're like, oh well, we don't play that game. We're just gonna it's like it's the same with automobile with when you go buy a used car, they turn around, go, no, fair value market is what we're charging you tax on.
Them sons of bitches.
Take that broom handle, break it off, shove it up my arse sideways.
I tell you what, there's a few countries like, and I mean countries that people are all well aware of that didn't know their government was crooked. You send them coins like silver and stuff, they never get, the people never get it.
No.
The customs agents,
yep,
they get it.
Oh, it got lost in transport. Sorry. Oh, it was never mailed. I'm sorry. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't blame me.
Once they scan that, once that package is scanned, sometimes it's automatic scan when it gets off of the truck at that country, and it says at custom. Then you don't hear a word from them after that. Well, who in customs got it? Who put it in their pocket?
Right.
You never mail money or silver or gold to a country that's even known. There are certain countries they'll tell you, do not send to that country. Package will be confiscated at the border because they don't want the people having that stuff.
Well, it's like when I went to India, if it wasn't for my guide being an honest, wholesome guide, I would have gotten ripped off because their currency exchange, they got these little currency exchange booths everywhere and they hose you. Like he's like, no, don't go to them. Come to the bank with me. We'll go down to this bank over here. Wait in half an hour in the line. This guy, they'll literally hose you, rip you off. Like, oh, our currency, we got to charge you a tax on the currency. Then we got to take a percentage for ourselves and all that stuff. And they hustle you bad. It's like, dude, thank God I had him. But also having a guide in a foreign country comes in so handy when you're talking to businesses trying to buy arrange product purchase off of them. Because if you get like in India, if you get a good person to walk around with you that has his head on right, he'll do all the dealing for you. Like you'd be sitting there in his language telling him, oh, I tell you what, he can get it from down the street. Rajesh down the road, he'll make it cheaper. You don't want Rajesh to take your business, so let's make it. It's like, dude, you doing my business for me? Great. How much am I paying you per hour?
Yeah, they expecting, if they give you, if they treat you right,
God.
You're not getting screwed, that you're gonna tip them well.
Well, that's the thing, is I praised him. Like he got paid for his time because he kept me safe. And the first thing that he told me what to drink, where to drink, and who to buy it from. That saved my life.
That's why I use Visa or MasterCard when you're out of the country. Does the currency exchange automatically?
Yeah, like American Express cashier's checks and stuff.
Yeah, but that's the
Don't
thing.
leave home without it. Lee Iacocca, I think that was Lee Iacocca used to do their commercials for him on TV.
No, the only problem going to third world countries and stuff like that is not everyone has a Visa machine, and there's not a bank machine within with 2 kilometers radius of you. You gotta have cash and buy stuff from the vendors.
Don't take a bike ride up into the mountains of St. Thomas and ask for a cold beer. They'll give you a beer. And when you say this beer is warm, they'll be like, do you see any electricity here, motherfucker? Do you see electricity? No, I don't see electricity. That's all we got. Okay, I'm good with it.
Your beer's not cold enough? Your wife looks like ice cream. Tell her to put it up her pooper and then maybe it get cold for you.
You got a chew in your mouth, Dave.
What?
You got a chew in your mouth, a dip, when you got a bad toothache.
I don't have either.
Man, your left side, right here, looks poofed out.
No, it's probably just my beard. I got to shave.
I don't know. No, that sucker looks swole, man. Look like you got a bad tooth.
No, it's fine. I don't have any bad teeth.
He's got elephantitis. He's just starting to develop it now. Next stream, you'll be walking around. I am not an animal. I am a human being.
Drinking some Canadian whiskey tonight.
Ah,
Like Big T says, Canadian.
What's Canadian whiskey?
Crown
Yeah.
Royal.
Crown Royal?
Crown Royal.
That's Canadian?
Yeah, Crown Royal, yeah.
What's a fucking nasty one? What's the one that's the black sheep of all fucking whiskeys?
I used to drink some years ago when I was shrimping. I was in my 20s.
Well, you want a good
I
one.
drink Hunter or a Canadian
Yukon
Hunter.
Jack.
Canadian Hunter.
Fort Creek is a good one. Fort Creek's a good whiskey. From
Knob
Canada.
Creek?
Yukon Jack. What is that?
Oh, I like Jack
Nice.
Daniels. Yeah. Jim Beam, I prefer Jim Beam.
Yukon Jack's the shits the next day.
Jaeger is a shit maker for the next day.
hmm
But you know what? The best, because it's the right price, is Alberta Premium Whiskey. It's a good price. It tastes damn good, and it goes down smooth.
Alberta, Canada.
Yeah, Alberta Premium. It's that's literally the name of the company, Alberta Premium.
Okay.
They've been making whiskey for like
I think I have a
80
bottle
years.
of Crown Royal. I never knew it was made in Canada.
Hey, Tarek.
I never drink whiskey.
That's all I used to drink.
That's the good shit right there.
He's Ensign Red. How do you like the Ensign Red? They changed their recipe like 8 years ago. I don't think it tastes as smooth as it used to.
Ensign, is it Ensign or Ensign?
Ensign
Okay.
Ensign Red.
My dad drank a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
He had different ones in at the wet bar. He'd have Crown, he'd have Jack, he'd have Wild Turkey, he'd have something, a Blue Nun, yeah, all kind of Jim Beam, which that's kind of my personal preference. Is
Yeah.
Jim Beam, but I don't drink, so.
Hey, Agent, that's not fair. You're eating chips. I can't afford to eat chips because I got to feed cats, so I got to eat their snacks. It's not fair that you're eating chips. No. Pork rinds. That's what I'm craving right now. Now I'm craving pork rinds.
Don't say Canada on it.
Jesus.
If I'd have known this, like Canada on it, I'd never fucking bought this.
That's apple crown.
This bottle's got to be at least 5 years old.
Damn. The apple crown in the green bag.
I don't think I've ever tried it.
I got
didn't
some
buy it.
bags that friends of mine that saved
I
for
didn't
me.
buy
And
it.
then
We'll see what it tastes like.
I got
You
a
mix
buddy
that-
of mine-
You mix that with Red Bull, and it's really good.
Oh, fuck Red Bull. Red Bull causes kidney stones.
I got a
You
YouTube
gotta
buddy
watch
of
your
mine.
health, man. You can't just drink anything, Raging.
YouTube buddy of mine sent me a big old
Oh,
box.
it's awesome.
I forgot.
UPS.
That's right. It is
With-
It is Super's birthday today.
with Crown bags in it. And me and Missy want to get us a Mardi Gras
I
outfit
wonder why the Canadians are such pussies.
made with
This
that.
goes down like a fucking glass of wine.
Well, it's apple crown. It's got that apple flavor.
Yeah, but it goes down like a glass of wine. That's why the Canadians can't deal with Americans.
Well, bon fête, Mickey.
Now, Yukon Jack, that's a different story. Yukon Jack has a bite. That has no
That's
bite.
Canadian. That's Canadian whiskey.
What about Hennessy?
That's
Hennessy?
a cognac.
Hennessy is something that people that in Michigan, if you're lighter skin, typically don't drink.
I used to drink a bottle a night.
It's sweet.
Hennessy and what's the other one?
When I was younger, my poison was Jack Daniels. I had it in my coffee. I had it in my cereal. I had it in every meal. Like, I used to be a perma drunk once upon a time.
That's the only way you can make Jägermeister taste good is put Dr. Pepper in it.
What about Martell?
What? More what?
Martell
Martell?
or Woodworth Reserve.
I've heard of some of the reserves. I didn't catch that name though.
Woodworth Reserve. I think I said it right.
Woodworth Reserve? I don't know.
That's a fine whiskey.
Okay. When my son comes down, he usually brings Maker's Mark. That's a good whiskey. It's expensive as all get out, but it's good. Making yourself comfortable, scratching that seat of that chair? Yeah? Okay.
I use Jack Daniels and steak marinade.
They make a steak marinade, don't they? Or a steak sauce?
Yeah.
Yep. But I'll pour the whiskey in there.
Okay.
Why? Because you want to get drunk while you're eating?
No, it cooks it off, but it gives it a little bit more flavor.
Gives it a smoky tone.
Just gives the steak a little bit of
I
flavor.
have to say that Crown Apple Canadian shit. That's for little kids, man. I'll let my daughters drink that shit.
But Jack Daniels, it's a sipping whiskey.
Jack Daniels not sipping whiskey. Jack
Yeah, it
Daniels
is.
slamming whiskey.
That's a sipping whiskey.
Woodworth Reserve is a sipping whiskey. Jack Daniels is slamming whiskey.
Well,
It's a
let me
cheap-ass
rephrase that. Jack Daniels single barrel is a sipping whiskey.
Well, you can say whatever you want, and I will not disagree with you because I don't drink whiskey. I'm not a hard liquor drinker. I might be a hard liquor, but I'm not a hard liquor drinker.
That's what she said.
That's good. No, seriously, I hardly ever drink hard liquor. I'm still rehabbing from my 20s. It's been a slow process.
Tequila and Mountain Dew. I don't drink tequila.
Back in my 20s,
I had enough of that when I was young.
Oh, tequila just gets me pissed off, and now I'm gonna get in a bar fight, man. I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
I knew Dave was a girl.
That's why I drink Bud Light. I'm trying to grow tits.
Yeah. That's what that's if you have a girlfriend and you wanted her scrap, you just give her tequila, man. Just give her a couple shots of tequila and let her go.
oh, tequila makes your clothes fall off. Come on.
Yeah, I was thinking see that.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Make your clothes fall off. Tequila.
What did let's see, what movie was that? Varsity Blues. Skeeter. The hell did you say? Couple shots, a 6-pack, and a couple Vicodin, or some kind of pill, and panties just drop.
I thought that was all about the whipped cream fucking bikini.
No,
Varsity
that was
Blues.
something else.
Oh, whipped
That was-
cream
Varsity
bikini.
Blues.
I get along with that. I'll eat them panties though.
Varsity Blues did the whipped cream bikini.
Yeah, that was the head cheerleader.
Yeah.
What movie?
Varsity Blues.
Hmm.
And then you had what was his name? We'll call him. We'll call him CP. Piggly Wiggly.
Damn.
What the fuck was his name?
I don't know. Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. My cat's good. I can play again. They scam my cat. It's okay. I can play again.
You got a CAT scan.
My cat's good.
Then he turns around to the teacher. Well, you got a problem with me?
The best
Yes.
is when he got fucked up at that fucking bar.
Yeah.
And it was their teacher. He gets up there. He fucking starts rolling the shit around.
He was the highlight of the whole damn movie. I'm sorry.
That was a good movie. I don't know if it was a good movie, but it was funny. I got my cat scanned. My cat's good. I can play.
They scammed my cat. They said I could play. Puke and rally.
Oh, puke and rally. Shit. I was the best at that in my day. I still am.
That's the movie Paul Walker played in.
If you can puke and rally, you never lose that.
My gut ate for an hour after one sip.
I've never puked and rallied before, but puke and rally, I can do. Well, I don't usually puke, so I just rally.
I was going to orientation for a flatbed company. That Friday night, I got fucked up. I got messed up. I got tore up from the floor up. I was okay till I got home. I went to sleep. Woke up 2 or 3 hours later. I had to get all my stuff together to get on the bus that same morning and ride this bus all the way from Manchester, Tennessee, all the way to Tulsa, Oklahoma with a hangover. Well, before I got on that bus, before we left the house, my sister thought it was a great idea to give me vitamins and orange juice. Yeah, it didn't last long.
Well, orange juice is a cleanser. You know, it's an acid.
Yeah, it cleansed me all right.
Puked all that up, huh?
All on the side of her car. Somebody was in the bathroom. I said, hang on. I mean, I hit the front door, hit the driveway, and it's everywhere.
Years ago, they used to detox junkies. I'm talking about needle jerking junkies. You know, shooting up junkies. Chocolate and orange juice. They put them on that diet for a while. It'd clean you out. They had a movie. I remember when I was, I don't know, probably 10 or 11. I watched. I forget the name of the movie. It was some kind of detective show, and that's what they were giving that guy. And then my mom was watching the movie too. She said, "Yeah, that's what they do when they detox junkies. When they leave out the hospital, they put them in rehabs, and that's what they give them." And my mom was a nurse, 35 years, over 35 years, and she's seen a lot of them junkies go through the ER, and then head to the detox centers. When there wasn't nobody in ICU on the second floor, and she was head nurse in the ER.
Hennessy and Hypnotic. Now, Everclear is something I ain't never tried. I don't plan on trying it because I don't try anything that'll turn Coca-Cola clear.
You're brown liquor, huh?
I should never said that. Chad, if you're watching, no bad men. I love you, buddy.
Now I almost want to share the meme that I made of Chad.
You do memes? These memes are like the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen on YouTube.
Still funny, though.
I haven't seen any good ones. I think Turner has way better fucking ones than I've seen.
I just have this habit of turning people into cats. I find a picture of a cat that best resembles a person that I know, and then I just make a meme turning that cat into them. That's all I do.
Damn, that's funny.
I've made some making fun of myself. Oh, Lord.
Let's see.
Excuse me again.
So you working on any new cool electronic shit, Boo? You got any new cool shit going on where you're diagnosing any new cool shit?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, I made a video a couple of days ago on the coffee pot, Black and Decker coffee pot. I'm going to post it probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I got to order some parts for it. That's a thermal fuse. That's all it is. I had two fuses head to head, like two diodes head to head, with the cathode head to head, but a thermal fuse, it don't matter. It just so happens they were, the pointed ends were facing each other. I had two of 15 amp in series, two 15 amp fuses. So anyway, the thermal fuses, and one of them is good, one of them is bad. I can get I think it's 10 of them for
Bad
$2, free shipping. What else I got down? Fixed stuff. I picked something not long ago. I forgot what the hell it was. I'm running out of stuff. And my stuff to work. Everything I got works. I got to go to this mechanic shop down the road. He works on Hondas and Toyotas and all that. He's a foreign car specialist. He works on domestic stuff, but he works mostly on a lot of Mercedes, BMW, Hondas, Toyotas, shit like that. See if he's got any Honda Accord gas clusters that are wacky. I better fix those for him. We can resell them instead of buying a new one. A refurbished one, whatever. That's a common fault on a dash cluster on a Honda Accord. And a few other models also. And it's a ceramic resistor that goes out on the cluster, on the circuit board, and it makes the speedometer all wonky, go up and down, makes it flash and all that, and affects the shifting of the transmission. Oh, Turner, you had to send one off a while back, didn't you?
It's time for you medication, Turner.
Huh? What was that? Oh, my instrument cluster?
Yeah, on a
The Chevy.
vehicle.
Yeah, the Chevy van.
You have to send one in.
Yeah. Got it back on Thursday, so it works.
That worked. What was it? Did he tell you what was the fault with it?
No, I didn't even that didn't really ask him. I was just excited to have it back in the van.
Oh, okay. That was the same one with that capacitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
This ended up being the expansion valve under the dash customer had a feeling that was the issue, but I didn't want to, but didn't want to do it himself. So he was okay to pay for the labor. Ending this stream in a few minutes. Thanks all for stopping in and watching.
So if you guys want to do outro, let's do the outro.
Wait, I think I remember. Wait, was it that car with the injectors or something? Is that the same gun?
Medication Turner. I am coming to get you. You can run, but you cannot hide.
Damn. You got a alarm set for your medication?
Yep. And I'm creative with my alarms. I
There
get
you
to
go.
set my
You gotta
alarms.
get you can't hide. The rugrat.
All right, everybody in chat, y'all have a great week. Make it a profitable one. Dave, thanks for having me on. Sayer, Cajun, good to see y'all again.
That's it.
Like always, keep those wheels spinning, your beavers grinning, and we'll catch you on the next one.
I'm gonna send you a text mix in a little while.
And everyone in chat, you're all awesome. You're wicked, gnarly, cool. Have a great week. Enjoy your new week. Don't work too hard, but remember to bank that money because we all want to go on vacation in a couple months.
Yeah.
Dave, thanks for having me here. Raging, Cajun, Boo.